Good morning, student, and welcome to Grobik School online classes. Today, I'm going to start with a new chapter, that is the digestive system and the teeth, lesson number 7. So, children, we know that all living things need food to obtain energy, grow, and stay healthy and free of disease. The different items of food that we eat cannot provide us energy directly. Like if you eat food as a whole, if you're eating an apple, so can the apple directly provide give you an energy? No. First you have to chew it, and then it goes to your stomach and then other parts. Okay, so the food is first broken down by our digestive system. Okay, then the nutrients of that food are transported to different parts of your body by the circular system. Now this breaking down of food into simpler form and easily absorbed by the body is known as digestion. The different organs which are involved in this process together form the digestive system. Okay, now let us see our journey of food begins at the mouth, okay, and ends at the anus. Okay, are you getting my point? Your food, the journey of food, that is when you start chewing the food, it turns into, with the help of a saliva, it turns into paste, and then it goes through the food and to your stomach, to the food pipe and the stomach. Now these body parts, these parts of digestive system which are shown here in the picture, okay, there is a word esophagus. Now what is esophagus? It is the food pipe. I will just show you in my let's do in my next slide. Okay, now our digestive system comprises of mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, small intestine and large intestine, and anus. So now let us discover, let us learn about these organs which help our digestive system. Okay? So first let us learn about the mouth. What function does the mouth have? Okay. The digestive process begins in the mouth. You know that. Okay. Food is first softened with a watery substance called saliva. Children, uh, just for an example, let me tell you, uh, when you think, when your mother is cooking food in the kitchen, especially when she's cooking your favorite food, huh? Suppose your favorite food, whatever your favorite food is. These days, though, like children opt out for junk food, which is unhealthy. But when your mama is cooking some special food, what happens? The aroma of the food, the smell, good smell, it reaches to your, like you just smell it, and from your organ, nose, okay, sense organ, and the moment you smell it, suddenly some water comes in your mouth. Okay, that watery substance is known as saliva. So when you start chewing the food and it mixes up with that saliva and turns it into paste, okay, and then it goes through the food pipe and into the stomach. Okay, the food is then swallowed and moves down to the food pipe. So this is the place where the food journey begins. Mouth and teeth is the very important part in helping in digestion. Okay, so with the help of the teeth, the tongue break, the food is broken into smaller parts. Okay, now let's move to the next part. Food pipe. Now food from the mouth, when it is turned into a paste, it passes through the food pipe and reaches the stomach. Can you see the picture here? Yes, see how the food is passing through the food pipe, that is esophagus, and in reaches the stomach. Okay, clear? Now let us move to the next part. Stomach. Now, what is stomach? Our stomach is just like a sac organ. Okay, the stomach is a large sac-like organ. In this part, the food is broken down further with the help of digestive juices. Digestive juices are called enzymes. Okay, so with the help of enzymes, the food is broken until it becomes like a paste. From the stomach, the food moves into the small intestine. Okay, आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पर the food, when it reaches the stomach, it mixes with those enzymes, with juices. Okay, and then it is transferred to the small intestine. Now let's study about the next part, organ. The next organ is the liver. What is the function of the liver? How does it help in digestion, in digestive system? Now, the liver secretes a digestive juice. Okay, this is the organ which secrete the enzymes, the juices, which helps in the digestion of food and absorption of nutrients. Okay. Now let us go to the next organ, small intestine. Kindly look at the picture. Okay. See what happens in small intestine when the food is turned into a liquid, into a paste. Okay. So food from the stomach passes into the small intestine, breaking down even further until it becomes small to pass through the walls of small intestine into the bloodstream. Means the food is churned in the stomach so much, it is like you, as you see na, the when your mother mixes up something in the mixer, when she grinds something in the mixer, how the things become watery and juicy, right? Liquid type. So the stomach, the enzymes help the food particles to become like a juice, like a liquid soft paste. Okay, and it becomes so thin, that paste, that it passes through the small, through the wall, like through the small intestine, and then it is transported to the bloodstream. Okay, the blood absorbs the nutrients of the food and carry it to all the parts of the body. What? So this is the function of the small intestine. See how it is passing to the small intestine, and then the blood absorbs the nutrients of the food and carry it to all the parts of the body. Okay. So this was the function of the small intestine. Now let us see what does the large intestine do. Now that food which cannot be digested, okay, it passes into the large intestine. Here the minerals and extra water are absorbed by the blood. The waste called feces is then expelled out of the body. Okay, through anus. It is expelled out of the body through anus. So this is the function of the large intestine. Now, you should always try to help your digestive system to function properly. You know what will happen if your digestive system is not functioning properly? You will get a upset stomach. You will have a stomach ache. So please try to help it in the sense, how you should help your digestive system work properly. You should drink a lot of water, because it helps to remove waste product from your body. Waste product from your body is stool and urine, right? Eat a balanced diet that includes fiber-rich food. Take small portions of meals at regular intervals. Do not overeat. Wash your hands properly before and after every meal. It is very compulsory. Okay, these days so you are washing your hands every now and then. Okay, so that is all in this part of the chapter. Thank you so much.